Hey there YouTube, Day here. This is going to be a trade completion video, a deck profile video, contest news, and channel news update as well. So we got quite a lot, and I'll try to do it in a short minimum time. So the trade completion goes out to ItzBroken1. I received the Wind Up Zen Meister, Bound Wand, 2 Spellbook of Wisdom, and a Phoenix Chain. I already sent out the cards you asked for. Hopefully it gets there in time before your regionals, so good luck on regionals. For those of you who are watching this video, check out his channel. Annotation will be in the video and also in a link in the description bar below. He has some pretty awesome videos right now, like if this card were real, how would it change the game. He also has some awesome trade binder videos and just some really cool like Yu-Gi-Oh related videos. So subscribe to him, check out his channel, and yeah. Moving on, I have a deck profile of Harpies, so I'll go into that. Throughout this week, before I go into deck profile, I will be doing deck profiles throughout the whole week, starting the 7th and going on. So I have 7 decks to show you guys. So from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I will be doing a deck. So heads up, I have Exodia, Six Sams, Ninjas, my Chaos Heretics, Warriors, Spellcasters, and a random Pokemon deck. So some of these I have completed already, and some of them I am currently working on, so you can see what cards I am actually putting into the deck. So, going into Harpies, this was actually my second deck I ever finished throughout my history of Yu-Gi-Oh! I will go into the main deck, extra deck, and side deck. As you guys know, I don't really know how to side, so my side deck's kind of off. I'm actually kind of, I guess you can say, hyped about the new Harpy support cards that are coming out in the next 2 sets, Cosmo Blazer, and I think the other one's like Lord of Tachyon. I'm not really completely sure, but I'm super excited. So going into the monsters, I ran 3 Harpy Queens. I'm actually looking for 2 ultis, so if you have them, hey, let's trade. So 3 Harpy Queens. She searches out for the field card Harpy's Hunting Ground, which is awesome because it gives up, I think, a 200 boost to all wing beasts actually. Then I run 3 Cyber Harpy Ladies, yeah. I'm looking for secrets, if you guys have any. I run 3 Shield Wings, 2 Mist Valley Soldiers. I use him as a tuner and also for his effect, which is pretty good. He's like I guess you can call a Neospatian Grand Mole. 2 TG Jet Falcons. I use them for the tuner and also the once I guess a synchro monster using this card, your opponent loses 500 life points. So that's why I also like that card. I also run 2 Mist Valley Falcons. I like it because it's a 2k beater, and its effect is, in order for it to attack, it has to send one card you control back to the hand. So say if I have Hysteric Party and I already used it, I can use that card, bounce Hysteric Party back to my hand, and reuse Hysteric Party and pretty much swarm with a bunch of Harpies. I use 1 Winifiggy, sometimes I use 2, depending if I use the Sigmorth, Bird of Divinity, or Ancestry, I believe it's called. I'll show you guys an extra deck. It's an 1800 beater, and this card can actually be used as 2 tributes for a win normal monster. So that's why I also like this card. I run 1 Troposphere, very hard card to find actually. Just got it recently too. It's like a Jinzo, but it only works for himself. But I like it because like if I summon the Torrential, it blows up all the monsters on the field except for this card. And this card pretty much is not affected by traps. I run 1 Ryza, the Storm Monarch. Obviously, I like to bounce cards back. Very paranoid about back row, so I actually like running Ryza. I'm looking for Ultimate, if you guys have any. Always trying to upgrade my deck. And 1 Elector, Sovereign of Birds. I like his effect. He's like an effect veiler on the field. Once per turn, he can negate the effects of an effect monster on the field. Or I think any card as well. So, I mean, use him, target, and pretty much go crazy. Alright, moving on to the spells I use in this deck. Obviously the staples, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Heavy Storm, and then onto the, I guess, non-staples. I run 1 United We Stand. I also switched this out for Mage Power as well. Lightning Vortex. Pot of Duality. Double Summon. 2 Mystical Space Typhoons. 2 Harpies Hunting Ground. I like this card, but it's like a plus and a minus, because if you have no back row to pop, you have to pop this card. So it's all about the timing. And 1 Solidarity. As you notice, all I run in this deck is Wing Beast. Let me show you guys. Wing Beast and Wind. So I'm like very strict on this deck. So Solidarity works perfect with this deck. Moving on to the traps, I run 2 Bottomless Trap Holes, 1 Dimensional Fissure, wait a minute, Dimensional Prison, my bad, 1 Mirror Force, 1 Torrential Tribute, 1 Magic Cylinder, 1 Icarus Attack, I like it because it pops 2 cards on the field, 1 Hysteric Party, and 1 Solemn Warning. Obviously this deck is not, like, I guess you can say not meta approved, but I mean with this new Harpy support cards that are coming out, like I'm totally going to switch this deck up a little bit more. Alright, so that was the main deck. Going to the side deck, extra deck, I won 1 Maestroke, the Symphony of Djinn, 1 number 50 Black Ship of Corn, 1 Photon Palpative, 1 number 39, number 39 Utopia, 1 number 16 Shockmaster, and 1 Gaga Cowboy. Those are exceeds. Moving on to the synchros, I won 1 Vortex the Whirlwind, 1 Iron Chain Dragon, 1 Gaia Knight the Force of Earth, 1 Black Rose Dragon, 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon. I like to use this card because it searches out Harpy's Hunting Ground sometimes. 1 Lightning Warrior, 1 Scrap Dragon, 1 Red Dragon Archfiend, and 1 Stardust Dragon. So that is the extra deck. And moving to the side deck, as I said, I really don't know how to side. So, I'm learning, but growing up and playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, I was always on and off with Yu-Gi-Oh!, so I never really learned how to side against other decks. I ran 2 Birdface, 1 Winifigi, 1 Miss Valley Falcon, 1 Harpy Lady Sister, 1 Sigma with Bird of Ancestry. I like this card because it bounces 2 cards on the field to the hand, I believe. And then the other one is Sigma with Bird of Divinity. I like this card because if your opponent doesn't control any spells or traps, and you do, they lose, I think, 500 each turn. And if you control a spell or trap, you don't lose any life points. So it's constantly burning their life points away. 1 Triangle Ecstasy Spark. 1 Pot of Duality. Here's that extra Mage Power. 2 Elegant Egotists. I'm looking for another rare, if you guys have any. 1 Aqua Chorus. And 2 Compulsory Evacuation Device. So that is the deck profile of my Harpies. I am so glad that they're getting support in these next 2 box sets, so I'm just so happy. Alright, to calm down, what else do I have? Some news. I already told you I will be doing a deck profile every day of the week starting the 7th of January. And I believe the last is contest news. I will be doing a contest on January 15th. The prizes, I believe, will be all strictly Legendary Collection Yugi's World. I don't know how many I'll be giving out, but I'll be doing 3 for sure. And I don't know how many after that. Maybe 5. Or maybe 7. Or maybe I'll just cap it at 7. We'll see. But yeah, it will be starting on January 15th. So look for that video as well. Alright, YouTube, this video has been pretty long. Please, 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 again, check out ItzBroken1. His channel is really awesome. Subscribe to him. Tell him I sent you. And wish him luck at regionals. So, alright, Yugi-tubers, duelists, and random people around the world, I love you, no homo, and I'll catch you guys later.